Hello students, and welcome to another grammar lesson for A-Level Spanish. Today we're going to be looking at relative adjectives and pronouns. First we're going to look at relative pronouns. These are pronouns which are used to link the main clause in a sentence to the dependent clause. The dependent clause is a clause which follows the main part of the sentence. For example, tu amigo es el que me ha dado los plátanos. So what we do is that we see the first clause as tu amigo es, marked out by the brackets. So this is the first part of the sentence where we say your friend is. So this is the main clause. Now there's going to be a second clause which describes what the friend has done. So we say me ha dado los plátanos, meaning he gave me the bananas. Now this is related to the main clause, however we can't put it in all as the same clause because they're two separate entities. So we link this by using a relative pronoun which is el que. Now we're going to have a look at some examples of these relative pronouns. Que means who or that. Quién means who or whom. El que or el cual means of which. Que. Que is used to replace the noun as a subject or as an object pronoun. So it replaces the subject and is who. If it replaces the object, it equals that. So let's have a look at an example. La mujer que me habló era amable. So here we have a sentence that means the woman that spoke to me was nice. The first clause, which is the main clause, is the woman. What did the woman do? Well, that's the dependent clause. Me habló, and she was nice. So that is the dependent clause. The woman that spoke to me was nice. Que separates this. Now, because we're talking about the subject, who is the woman, que means who. Now we're going to have a look at quién. Quién is used to replace the noun when there is a preposition. When referring to people, it is put after the preposition. For example, ¿Con quién vas a pelear? Meaning, with who are you going to fight? Now we're going to look at el cual and el que. These are used as many variants because they depend on gender and number. El que, la que, los que, and las que are examples of this. El cual, la cual, los cuales, and las cuales are the gender variations for el cual. These are put after the preposition when not referring to a person, however. For example, fue la noche en el que me enamoré. This means it was a night in which I fell in love. Now we're going to have a look at relative adjectives. There is only one relative adjective that we use in Spanish. This is cuyo or cuya if feminine, which means whose. It's used when referring to the action that has been influenced by the subject. For example, intento hablar con amigos cuya influencia es buena. This in English means I tried to speak with friends whose influence is good. Now this is we're talking about the action that is influenced by the subject. The action is influencia, which means their influence. Now the subject, which is los amigos, is the one who is going to influence, well, influencia in the sentence. So this is why we use cuya, meaning I tried to speak with friends whose influence is good. You can test everything you've learned here in the question section. Pause the video and be sure to check these out on another sheet of paper, and then hit play whenever you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. If you got them all right, congratulations. However, if you did not, be sure to go over your notes once more or check or rewind the video to be sure to look at any information that you missed. Also, feel free to revise from www.revisealevel.co.uk, where there is a lot more information for A-Level Spanish and another wide range of subjects. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.